Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading however it resonates. It can be you towards somebody here towards you, and also take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. It can also be for your sun, moon, rising, and or your Venus placements. And remember to stay until the end of the reading, because I will be answering a yes or no question. So start thinking about what question you want to ask. You will be receiving a yes or no answer to that question. All right, let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here charismatic Casanova. Ooh, what is this all about? Okay, so charismatic Casanova with the number 3030. How does the number 30 resonate for you? Also, the number 3 plus 0 is obviously the number 3. So if you see number 3, 303, 333 anywhere, that is an indication where the lines of communication will start opening up or they need to open up, okay? This can also be an indication here where your creativity will start to develop. You could also be advised here, by just those numbers showing up in your life. If you've been feeling like you've been having a block somewhere, be creative about how to apply something new, right? A new way of doing it, a new strategy, right? Something here related to, thinking outside the box and being more creative. Okay, it could also be travel. Some of you guys may be planning to travel, want to travel, that kind of vibe. But in this particular image you have here, charismatic Casanova. Ooh, what is that? Who is this? Do you know who this is? Is this you? So for some of you guys, this might be you. A lot of times charismatic Casanovas are kind of seen as a little bit of a player energy, not really wanting anything serious. But let's look deeper into this, okay? Because it looks here like this person might be hiding something in a good way, okay? And it says here, charismatic Casanova, fear of commitment and of being hurt. Emotional avoidant detachment style, fond of many lovers and has many love affairs. So this person, it's not that they just want to play games for the rest of their lives. No, it's that it stems from somewhere deeper inside of them. This stems from fear. Okay, this person could have childhood issues. They could have unresolved trauma from their past where perhaps they were abandoned by a parent or, in some kind of other type of relationship. And so they're afraid of commitment, and of being hurt because perhaps you have a fear of abandonment, okay? And also, if this is you, maybe this is you. You might be trying to, kind of keep your connections at an arm's length. Like, okay, well, you stay right here. You stay right there. You do not move from there. We can have this connection, this relationship, and have fun. But as long as you just stay right over there, okay? Don't come any closer because then, I'll bolt out the door, right? That kind of vibe. So this could be this person's energy, whether this is somebody here that you are dealing with, or is this you? Okay. Now, again, this person is afraid of being hurt. They have a fear of commitment, and they are an emotional avoidant type. Okay. So people who are emotionally avoidant, they try to not attach themselves emotionally to any type of person, situation, relationship. There's a lack there of, committing. Okay. They would rather just keep things superficial, right? Keep things fun, keep things lighthearted, and everything will work out if we keep it on a surface level. But anything that wants to go deeper into emotions, into commitment, into real expression of love or real opening up, okay, then that person doesn't want to be a part of that for sure. No, okay, that person doesn't have time for that, whether this is you or somebody else around you. And this person is typically fond of having multiple lovers, having multiple people, having multiple ideas. If this is a job situation, which it can be for some of you guys, okay, or a work-related situation, a person here who is unwilling to commit to one thing and one thing only because they're afraid of failure. They're afraid of what if that company doesn't work out. So they would rather keep all of these little jobs here and there that are not really amounting to anything, but they would rather keep those little jobs that way okay? Because they feel that they don't have it in them to commit to a bigger project, okay? Or to start their own business, or, they don't believe in themselves. They fear, their fear of failure could be there. Of course, this could be, related to love. Any area of your life. Could be love, career, family, friends, whatever else this is. But this person has many love affairs, or many multiple jobs, or many multiple, passions, okay, that they want to get involved in, but never actually having one solid that they work on for a long time. Typically, people who are of this nature come from, again, traumatic backgrounds. They could have ADHD, okay, they could have some kind of bipolar disorder, that kind of vibe, because they haven't really tuned into self-healing, right? Again, that is something here that we can expand on later, but let me know in the comments below what that is all pertaining to, and how does it resonate for you? Oh, and it has a secondary message. Let's look at that. It says here, I don't understand our connection right now and the way that I feel when I'm with you. So I'm not ready for whatever this thing is. I just can't handle this right now. I would rather just not think about it. So this person literally would rather not even think about what this is. It's like they don't even want to put a name on what this is. They don't even want to put a title on what this is. They would just rather say, well, whatever this thing is, right? Because again, even putting a title on what the connection is, okay, is too much for them. Like they get scared, it really frightens them. So this person would rather keep things very lighthearted, very, superficial. And also the fact that this person is feeling real feelings and emotions is actually accurate, okay? You're not going crazy. If this is you and you feel real feelings and emotions and then you back away and you say, oh no, I just, I wasn't feeling that connection. I just wasn't feeling that person. Is it really that? Or is it really in reality the fact that you actually were feeling something and you were afraid to actually recognize it as emotions? This could be this other person also, if this is somebody that you are dealing with. This person is feeling different kinds of emotions, but they're in denial about them. They don't want to feel them out. They don't want to, it's like they rationalize every emotion. If it's an emotion of them starting to care for you, they rationalize it. Oh, no, it's not that. It's not that. It's just that I see them so often that, it's just a familiar face, right? Something like that. Like they try to make it so light, right? When it's like the universe is trying to make it go deeper. They're like, no, that's fine. This is enough. Okay. We don't have to go into that depth of whatever this thing is. Okay. So, let me know in the comments below. Is this you? Is this somebody around you who is not ready for commitment? Okay, let's see. We're going to be going into your past, present, future position, who and what is coming towards you, what is in your opportunity, and also what is in your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge. Now, let me know in the comments below how this reading all resonates for you. You guys, you have no idea how much it helps support me and my channel when you comment down below. Even when you comment down those cute little emojis, it really, really, truly helps support me and my channel. Okay, and of course, if you do enjoy these readings, if you do find them helpful, which I hope that you do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. And big announcement, I'm trying to get to 300,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Do you think I can do it? I think that together we can, okay? So help me get to 300,000 subscribers. I'm so excited to get there. I'm just counting the numbers every single day. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure that you hit subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell so that you can get notified each and every time that I post readings for you, for your sign, okay? All right, let's see. You could possibly be dealing with the sign of Leo. I see also the sign of Aries coming through. What else do we have here? Whatever other sign of the zodiac, doesn't necessarily have to be any of these, okay? But let's look deeper into what the situation is all about. Okay, oh my gosh, I literally just saw something. The plot is definitely thickening, you guys. Stay tuned, okay? Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, you have here the Seven of Wands, okay? So this person's very stubborn, okay? If this is you, you are being very stubborn. You're like, nope, I want to keep things superficial. I want to keep things light. I want to keep things enjoyable, just kind of fun, right? For some of you guys, it's this person, they're very stubborn, right? They've already made their decision. It's very difficult to convince them otherwise, or this person cannot possibly convince you to change your own ways. For others of you, this is going to require some kind of tenacity. If you do want to create changes in your life between you and this person, or this could be any other kind of situation, related to career, family, friends, whatever other area of your life this pertains to. This is a reminder here of your tenacity, right? To not give in, to not give up until you get to where you want to be, because I do see that right now you may be tested. Right now you are being tested, you are being challenged, okay, to see if you stand your ground. And this says stand firm, stand in your conviction and stand your ground in what you believe in. It could be the fact that this is a reminder where you need to set standards and boundaries around certain people, certain environments, certain situations here that are not really respecting your boundaries or are crossing them, okay? Now, let's see what's going on in your challenge. Oh, before we go into that, self-sabotage. At the bottom of this other deck, you have your self-sabotage, you guys. So whoever this person is, like I said, keeping things very lighthearted, this person is actually self-sabotaging. Yeah, on the surface, they look like a, Casanova, charismatic, very handsome. It's got, lipstick kisses all over his face, okay? And he's raising that eyebrow like, oh, I'm so confident, everybody wants me, that kind of vibe, right? But inside, you don't know what's going on. Inside, a lot of these people, okay, who tend to hurt others, okay, are actually hurt themselves, right? Have you heard the phrase of hurt people, okay? And so this is something here related to that, self-sabotage. Withholding love from you, I withheld love from myself because of self-doubt. This person is insecure. Okay, even though on the outside, they're this Casanova, they're a player, they don't want anything serious, right? Maybe their friends kind of like tell them, yeah, man, or yeah, girl, let's go out with friends and let's not, commit to anything or anyone. But inside, this person is hurt. Okay, this person is hurt. They don't love themselves. And how can a person possibly love another human being if they don't love themselves? You cannot possibly pour from an empty cup. If a person here has an empty cup and you're asking for water, what are they going to give you? What are they going to give you? Nothing. Air, right? Nothingness, right? And so I feel like whoever this person is, there's an energy there where they haven't even, I feel like they're not really recognizing that. It's like any time this energy here of awareness tries to come up to the surface, they run away from it. It's like they're running away from their own fears, their own insecurities, okay? And their own potential to heal, okay? So I feel here that whoever this person is, again, they are withholding love from you because they're actually withholding love from themselves because of their self-doubts, their fears, anxieties and insecurities, past experiences, unhealed, things within them, and they're self-sabotaging, right? They are actually self-sabotaging. If this is you, be aware. Okay, this is just for awareness. Are you doing this? Okay, have you been doing this? Have you been telling yourself, oh no, I don't have time for love. I don't have time for, I'm busy with this, with that. I have all these different dates and I'm on all these different dating apps and you know how that thing goes. So, whoever this person is, I feel that they are just, kind of distracting themselves on purpose, right? In order to not feel those feelings, in order to not, have that energy come up to the surface. And that energy coming up to the surface can feel very uncomfortable for people like this, okay? If this is you, it might be feeling rather uncomfortable for you to recognize that there are certain parts within you that need to be healed. Of course, if you are on the other side and you are talking to a person like this, then ask yourself, what is it about you that is attracting this type of personality into your life? Do you have your own type of, shadow work to do, right? Do you, outfit malfunctioning here? Excuse me. Okay, there we go. So, you have to ask yourself, what is it about you that is attracting this type of person into your life, right? Have you just come out of a really negative situation and then you put yourself out there and then you met that person? Because a lot of times when you are at a very low vibration, okay, and then you meet somebody, and you realize, that person might be toxic. They may not be wanting anything serious or leading you on, whatever negativity it is. You have to ask yourself, wait a minute, when I met this person, or when when we were talking, how was I feeling? What was my state of emotions? What was my state of mind? Where was I at in life? Okay. Because a lot of times you will realize, oh, wow, I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't feeling confident about myself. In fact, I was feeling very low vibration. And so when you start putting the little puzzles together, instead of you blaming that person for not wanting something more with you, you start making changes within yourself so that you no longer attract that version of them or that version of people. Okay? Let me know in the comments below if this is helping you in some kind of way, if this is resonating for you. Now, you also have here in your challenge position the Tower, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Right. So confirmation here again. I see here that you're trying to avoid looking at the red flags. I mean, the writing is on the wall, you guys. Okay, at this point, the writing is on the wall. You know that this is not good for you. You know that there's something about it that is not making you feel all that safe, all that secure, but you are refusing to see it for what it is, okay? For some of you guys, you are sweeping the problem under the rug, okay? It's like the problem is there. Let's say somebody comes to your house, right? Somebody comes to your house and they knock on your door and you're like, oh my gosh, you barely have time to see who it is, and you're like, oh my God, I have to clean up, right? And maybe you have like a mess, and so you grab everything and you shove it into the closet, okay? And so, your closet is almost like trembling, like it's trying to get, that stuff is trying to come out, but you're just like, nope, you stay right there. Let me just open this door, And so there's something there where instead of you actually cleaning your place, okay, you feel that you have to just shove it in a closet somewhere or sweep all of that, dust underneath the rug, okay? Because you don't have time for it right now. You don't want to even figure it out right now, right? For some of you guys, it could just be that you're in denial, okay? Are you in denial that a situation here is already shaky? Something here is telling you that it has been, it literally has been built on a shaky foundation. When this first started, okay, it was already being built on a very, unsustainable foundation. Like, imagine you're trying to build this building, okay, in an area where there's mud. Okay, that building will collapse at some point. In fact, you may not be able to build it all the way up because that foundation isn't firm. Okay, you need a very firm foundation in order to continue building upon something. But it's almost as if right now, some of you guys are just like, oh, no, we can continue. Even though the materials are the cheapest type of materials, you still want to build that building, even though the foundation is, very shaky, it's muddy, you're like, no, we can do it. We can figure this out. We can fix it, right? And so you're fixing it, you're putting tape on it, you're, whatever, you're using all of these tools that keep breaking and breaking and breaking. And it's like, okay, when is it that you're going to realize that this is something that you've had to address, okay, for a very long time? Because I feel here that if you don't address it, the universe will do it for you, okay? And trust me, when the universe addresses things for you, it doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel nice. It comes in as a tower moment. It comes in as a shocking news, a shocking revelation, something here that all of a sudden falls apart, okay? Why? Because the universe has been trying to alert you. It's been trying to send you those messages. Hey, you should do something about this. Hey, you should try and look at, the problem for what it is. Talk about it, okay? Or remove yourself from it before that building crumbles. Why don't you leave that building before it falls apart, right? Oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, there's that kind of energy there. But I'm also seeing here that part of that, the reason why you might find it difficult to address this or to see the red flags for what they are, for a lot of you guys, you're already seeing them. And I'm glad to hear that, okay, to know that, okay, or to see that rather. And I'm seeing here that also there's this energy where right now some of you guys might be feeling left out in the cold, but you're in denial about it. It's like this person makes you feel alone. They make you feel lonely. They make you feel, even when you're around them, you still feel alone. Why? Okay, that person's energy is not fully there. It's like when your heart's not in something, if their heart's not fully in it and yours is, you're gonna feel that separation. You're gonna feel that that sense of, well, even though, you know, they are physically here, or they call you or they text you, there's something off about it. Okay, it's like you're feeling left out in the cold. For some of you guys, it could be the other way around, of course, that you're, you know, making this other person feel that way, but there's a lack of commitment. Okay, that is in your challenged position. Look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. There could be a lack of money also. A person here struggling financially, struggling with money, not able to offer commitment because right now this person might be working on their finances or career, whether you or somebody else around you, okay, somebody that you're dealing with, but there's a lack of consistency, a lack of commitment, a lack of, you know, wanting to build, you know, more, or not able to build more out of this, okay, because again, the source of the issue has not yet been addressed. For some, the source of the issue could be a lack of money, a lack of, you know, stability. It could be emotional stability or whatever else. But here, I see here that somebody's already getting over it. It says here, they know that you are over the games and that you will no longer accept less than you deserve. So either you already said something or will be saying something or did something where this person already knows, hey, you know what? Look at that. I'm over the games. I'm over it, right? Somebody here knows that the other person is over the games and they will no longer accept, or you will no longer accept less than you deserve. So that's good already. I'm liking that, okay? Now here in your, and let me know in the comments below, is this happening in your love life, career, family, friends, whatever else this is? Of course, if it's career, you know, dynamics here, you might not be feeling secure in your career. Maybe that person or your boss is not paying you the money that they promised they were going to pay you. And you keep ignoring, you know, the red flags. And so this is saying that, you know, somebody here is either going to be laid off or somebody here is not going to give you what they promised, okay? But you have to stop ignoring the red flags, okay? Now, in your recent past, you have here the Ten of Swords, also the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So in the recent past, there was some kind of a painful ending. Something here ended in a very painful type of way. It could have been a betrayal. It could have been a sudden, just kind of an ending, you know, that just suddenly happened. But there was some kind of a heartbreak here. And I'm also seeing here that somebody was very resistant as to letting this go, okay? Either you weren't able to let go of the pain, or you were not able to let go of the person or of the relationship or of the job of the situation, even though there was some kind of an ending there. I'm seeing that for others of you guys, there was some kind of resistance to open up to other people, to new people, because of this bad experience that you had. I'm seeing that with the Page of Cups, somebody here ended up, you know, apologizing. Hey, I'm sorry for what happened. For others of you, if something here, you know, hurt you in the past and then you had a new opportunity or some kind of a new offering or a new friendship or a new person that wanted to come in to, you know, see if they like wanting to get to know you, etc., you may have been very closed off towards them, or it could have been vice versa. But it was because of a heartbreak. It says here the wrong choice was made, and now this person sits in the pain of losing the other, okay, of losing you or maybe you towards them. But somebody here ended up being very heartbroken, and the other person who created the heartbreak, they were very they felt like they made the wrong choice, okay, and they ended up, you know, realizing that they messed up. Now, in your present energies, and let me know in the comments below what that was all pertaining to. How does this resonate for you? The Strength, the Hangman, and the Two of Swords in your present energy. So I feel that right now you're trying to gather the courage and the strength to continue forward, okay? To continue moving your life forward. And for others of you, right now, you're trying to find the courage and the strength to see if this is a situation that you want to continue investing in on, okay? For some of you guys, it could be the fact that you right now, it could be either the same person or a completely different person. Right now, I feel like you are kind of like, you know, dealing with a person who is very different than you. You guys are very different to one another, right? You either see things differently, you come from different backgrounds, different worlds, you like completely different things, right? But I feel that there's still something that brings you two together. So if you right now are too focused on the aspect of, oh, but we're so different, etc., you won't be able to see how you guys can actually come together, okay? Now, I see here that with the Hangman, a lot of you are taking a little bit of a step back. in order to see what you need to do about this, because I feel like you're very confused. You don't know what to do about this partnership, about this situation, relationship, career, person, whatever this is, whoever this is. This could be a career type of connection, a family connection, love, friends, whatever this is, okay? And you're very confused about what to do, okay? You're not sure what to do about it. You're not sure if you're making the right choice, the wrong choice. Should you leave? Should you stay? Should you try? Whatever, okay? You're going to be getting an enlightenment moment very soon, okay? You're going to be getting some kind of a breakthrough, eureka moment. Now I understand, this partnership. Now I see what it is that I have to do. For some of you guys, there's still some kind of an individual here who is still sitting in denial, whether you are denying, the fact that you guys do belong together, but you are not ready for a commitment, or this person is in denial. This person might be undecided about you because they overthink things too much, okay? And they're not sure what to do about you, about the situation, about the connection, whatever this is. I see here that there's an introverted. I know that I don't say this enough, but I truly do love you. Somebody here is keeping quiet about what they truly feel for the other because they're an introvert. They don't really like to express their feelings or their emotions. If you see a butterfly there, then just understand that there are a lot of changes that are happening right now in the situation, connection, relationship, or career, okay? Now, I also see here that in the near future, you have here the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So in the near future, somebody here is going to regret something that they did, okay? If this person has been playing games, mind games, whatever else, or if they didn't express something to you, or they're not expressing something to you, they're not willing to make the sacrifices in order for this to work, then that person's going to be regretting something. There's going to be some kind of sense of regret. But there's also going to be some kind of a drama, something here is going to happen where there could be a conversation that leads to something of a disagreement, okay? There could be some kind of sense of gossip, some kind of sense of a person always wanting to fight, okay? But I feel like you're not going to want to fight anymore. In the near future, you're like, you know what? I'm over this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I feel like somebody here is going to put their walls up, okay? If this is you, you might be putting your walls up, even though this person might be regretting something. I'm sensing that you're just kind of like not willing to, get involved into some kind of drama anymore. For others of you, there's going to be some kind of an energy there where you're going to have to make a decision. Do you want to fight for this or not? It's not going to be easy. I will tell you that. Okay. It's not going to be easy because there's still some kind of either challenges around you, gossip. It could be that this person's very dramatic. It could be that this person, tries to trigger you all the time. But in the near future, somebody here is still going to be watching the other. Okay. Checking on your social media has become or will be becoming a daily habit of theirs. Whether you will be doing this, they will be doing this, some kind of spying there. Okay. In your opportunity, you also have here the Nine of Swords, the Sun, and the Emperor. So in your opportunity, you're finally going to have the opportunity to lay a sorrow to rest. If you've been feeling very stressed out, anxious, your fears, doubts, anxiety taking over, you can't go to sleep at night, that kind of vibe. I feel here that you're going to receive great news and it's going to put your mind to rest. So don't worry. I feel like there's going to be some kind of information, good news coming in that's going to put a smile on your face. You're going to be very, very happy. There's going to be a huge, huge surprise coming in, okay? That again, I feel like it's going to stabilize you financially, emotionally. You're going to become very stable. For a lot of you, you're going to have an opportunity to meet somebody, or somebody here is coming in, whether you already know this person or it's somebody new, okay, who knows what they know your value, they know your worth, and they are willing to take action towards you. This is a very masculine kind of energy, right? The Emperor. They know what they want, they know what they don't want, and they only pursue that which they want with commitment, okay? The Emperor doesn't mess around. So I feel here that for a lot of you guys, that's a person here who will be coming into your life. You're going to be having an opportunity to, connect with this person. For others, this is you. This is you. You finally, resolving those issues, those, insecurities. And now I see you standing firm, right? You're going to be standing firm. It's like you are finally going to remember who it is that you are. When I feel that somebody here or some situations or experiences have really, made you kind of like lose yourself, okay? So I feel good energies coming through for you. And also you have here fragmentation. Until we make our shadows conscious, we will still continue to hurt each other and others. So this is all about, you having an opportunity to do some shadow work, okay? For you to do some shadow work, for this person also to do some shadow work. And if somebody here has been wearing a mask of, I don't care, I don't want anything real, I don't want anything serious, right? I feel that there's going to be an opportunity for you, this person, or both to really look deep within yourselves and to resolve whatever issues, okay, need to be resolved individually first, okay? Because it says here, until we make our individual shadows conscious, we will still continue to hurt each other and others. So I feel that there's going to be definitely an opportunity where the mask is going to fall off, okay? Fragmentation, whatever it is that has been broken within you, whatever it is that has been broken within this person, there's going to be an opportunity to heal, to face those shadows, okay? And that's what's going to bring in or bring about some kind of a renewed energy of happiness, joy, fulfillment, a big surprise here. I feel like there's going to be a huge happy surprise, okay, coming in for you. Now let's go and jump right into your yes or no question before we jump into the extended. So ask a yes or no question and you will be getting a yes or no answer to that question, all right? Is this a yes or a no? Is this a yes or a no? Ready? You have your no, okay? So that is the Seven of Swords reverse. Some kind of lies will be exposed. It could also be the fact that somebody will finally start to take responsibility for something that they have created, okay? But there's that energy where some kind of lies, deceitful behavior it's gonna come out into the open, okay? Or somebody here is going to be finally honest with you or honest with themselves. That kind of vibe. Okay, so Seven of Swords reverse, it is a no, okay? And now we're going to be jumping into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source, okay? So that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.